안녕! Hi, this is Alice here again. This is another K-pop lyrics video lesson. GFriend has recently made a new comeback with the song called NAVILLERA. I'm not sure whether I pronounced it correctly because I think it's French, but I'm not sure what it is. As I was reading through the lyrics, found out that they use this certain sentence structure quite a lot, which is the 레요 structure. This is used when you try to express your own will or desire to do something, or if you're using it as a question to someone else, asking that someone whether they want to do something with you together. So it's a very commonly used sentence structure, and I just thought it's quite fun if I can use the lyrics from this song to teach you guys this grammar. So let's start. It appeared twice in the chorus in this song. The first time it appears is 새롭게 시작해 볼래. There are two sets of rules. To determine which set of rules to use, it will depend on whether the verb has an ending sound or not. So rule number one, we'll first talk about the verbs without any ending sounds. So here, the main verb is 보다. And as you all can see, 보다 has no ending sound itself. So how do we change this to the 레요 form? We take away the 다, and underneath 보, we will add a 리을 받침, 리을 ending sound. That is step one. Step two, we will just add 레요 at the end, or 레 if it's informal. That's why we can get 볼래 or 볼래요 if it's formal. 새롭게 시작해 볼래. Another very common example is if you want to ask someone out for a coffee, you would say 커피 마실래요? The original dictionary form here is 커피 마시다. So as you can see, the last word of the verb 마시다 has no ending sounds. So we will have to apply rule 1 instead of rule 2. So what we do is, again, step 1, we take away the 다, and then underneath the last word of the verb, which is 시, we add a 리을 ending sound, 리을 받침. Step 2, we will then add 레요 at the end, or if it's informal, you can add 레. That's how we get 커피 마실래? Next time if you want to ask a friend out for a coffee, you can say 커피 마실래? So that's rule number 1. However, there are verbs which have ending sounds. With those verbs, we will have to use rule number 2. We can first look at the example from the song. So let's just focus on the last part of this line. 않을래. 않을래 comes from the dictionary form of the verb 않다, which means not something. So here, as you can see, 않다, 안 has an ending sound, or actually ending sounds, because there are two, but it doesn't matter. As long as it has a or more than one ending sounds, you will have to apply rule number 2. How do we change them into 레요 form? Because of the fact that they already have ending sounds, it is impossible to add another 리을 ending sound underneath. So what we do is we add an extra word, which is 을. That is step 1. After that is the same step 2, which is we add 레요 or 레 if it's informal. That's how we got 않을래. A very common example is when you ask someone out for a meal, the original dictionary form is 밥 먹다. So let's focus on the verb again, which is 먹다. 먹 has an ending sound. So it's impossible for us to add another 리을 ending sound underneath. Step 1, we add an extra word of 을 at the end. And then step 2, we add 레요 or 레. So we get 밥 먹을래요? Or 밥 먹을래? Next time you want to ask your friend out for a meal, you can say, 야, 우리 밥 먹을래? So to conclude, all you need to know is whether the last word of the verb has an ending sound or not. If it does, we'll have to apply rule 2, and if it doesn't, we'll have to apply rule 1. Right now, I'll give you a small quiz. I'll put the correct answer in the info box below and you can check your own answers. So the dictionary form that I'm giving you is 같이 가다. 같이 means together. 가다 means to go. Can you try to change this into a question to ask someone to go somewhere with you? Just a small hint, you will have to look at the main verb, which is 가다, whether it has an ending sound or not. And if it does, what do we do? And if it doesn't, which rule do we apply? I'm pretty sure you'll be able to do it. That's it for today, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you can press like for me and subscribe to my channel. So till then, stay smiley, and I'll see you all very soon. 안녕!